Hey everybody, Superfly Gaming here. I thought I'd do a video with me talking to annotate and describe all the new changes in the Bad Piggies update. So I'm going to go ahead and start by clicking this button right here. And, okay, so the first thing you're going to notice in the new update is there's this big purple circle on the left with a little piggy looking out through a telescope. So basically click on that, and what happens is it shows you on each level, every day, there are 3 new levels with loot crates. Now the one on the left here, this one is the bronze crate, the middle one is the silver crate, and the one on the right is the gold crate. Now the crates all have different things in them, and I'll show you. If we go to the shop look, and you can see here, the bronze crate on the left has 3 little squares, and that's got a wheel on it, which basically means a part. You see the little wheel and the green square around the little wheel? That means a part. And that's usually like a low quality part, so like a 1-star part. I'll show you what the parts are in a minute. The silver box has 2 parts in it, so it has a blue part and a green part. The blue parts are a 2-star part, so they're more interesting, they're more cool, they do different things that the 1-stars didn't do. And then you get the gold crate, which has 3 items in them with 1 really rare item in it. That's a really rare item to get, okay? The question marks are random loot. So basically you can get cakes for the king pig to eat, or you can get power-ups, or you can get nuts and bolts. So basically once you get... I've got 2 coins shy of getting this loot crate. So I'm going to show you what to quickly do. Just basically go on the king pig and just keep feeding him until he throws some coins out. He should throw them out pretty quickly. He might not, but he might. This is the only real way to get coins, by the way, that you can use to get parts. And the only way you can get parts is to use the box. So sorry, there you go, see, I've got 2 coins. So basically, to do that, just keep playing through the levels and get the cakes. And when you get the cakes, what's going to happen is you're going to get enough points, and then you can spend the points in the shop to get one of these bronze crates. So this is a bronze crate, look, watch. So I've got enough snout coins, I'm going to use that, and it's going to open the box. So tap it a few times, and ta-da! All the stuff comes out. So there's your 3 little things, look. In this one I unlocked a 1-star item, which was the piggy with the fez on his head, 2 cakes and 10 bolts. You can then go to the bolt machine, here look, and what you do is you pull this thing at the top left, and that throws your nuts into it. Now, you press the big red button here, it'll take all your nuts back out of the machine and into your inventory. Now, the more nuts you've got, the more bolts you've got, you can pump more stuff into the machine to get more items. So I've got about 80 in here, and 80 items will get you a green. 80 bolts will get you a green item. If you've got about 160, you're going to get about blue, and I imagine 240, you can get a yellow item. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this lever, and this will churn out a 1-star product. So it could be anything, any kind of item from the game. And it is... a nitro box. I imagine that's a TNT box. So I'm just going to show you, look. You press the button down here with the wheel, it says new, and this shows you all your new items, look. So for instance, I just won that in the snout coin box, didn't I? In the bronze box, I won that. So there's that. And these are all the other ones I've unlocked. So you can see above at the top, you see like where King Pig is here. So you've got Minion Pig, you click on him, but underneath here are all the different types of pigs that you can use, and basically this applies to every single item set. So for instance, the boxes here, look, the wooden box has a blue box or a pink box, the metal box has this bone. There is also other bits and pieces, but I haven't unlocked them yet. The wooden wheel here is a glass wheel I've got, and it carries on, and there's all these secret items. Look, can you see them all? Basically each one of these items has different special properties. See, I told you, look, I told you the nitro box was the TNT box. Okay, so basically they all have different special powers, more so than the previous one did. Like, they all have like special abilities. Like, I'm going to show you, for example. So let's just quickly go to Field of Dreams, and I'm going to show you the TNT box I just unlocked as an example. Okay, these are just things I've unlocked from the campaign. Okay. So I just got these TNT boxes, Nitro boxes, and that's the new Piggy I got. So watch what happens when I do this. Right. So basically it's your standard item, but it's all customized. So if you want to make like custom inventions and stuff, you can really mix it up now, and you can really get some interesting stuff. So as you can see all the items below here? These are just the ones I've unlocked. If you go to the wheel, look, you can change it. So for instance, can you see I've got the pink boxes here? Let's just get rid of those. I put the pink boxes, look. But what if I want them to turn to blue? I press the button at the bottom here, the wheel, and then that makes the blue, change it to the blue boxes, look. Go back, go across, and I've got blue boxes. And I've got pink boxes on the same level, so you can have multiple colours of the same object. So for instance, I unlocked Nitro, didn't I, a second ago, look. But if I go back to the wheel button, look, and I go across to the TNT, where is it? Okay, there it is. So there we've got the TNT, so we go back, we've still got the Nitro boxes, but we've also got the TNT boxes now too. And the same goes for every other item too. So for instance, I've unlocked this red umbrella. So let's put a little engine in it. So it's quite interesting, right? You've got a little red umbrella with a gold engine. But if we go back over, look, I can change the items back to the yellow umbrella, and I can change the engine to another type of engine I've got. So I can change it back to the original, or I can use this one, which is like a bronze one. But I click that, and I can do exactly the same item again, but with different type parts. Where's the umbrella? There it is. See? Isn't that cool? So you got the minion pig there. But this is pretty much for everything as well. Look, I mean, look at the egg, for instance. There's the standard egg, and there's different types of egg. It looks like there's an owl there or something. But I've got a skull here, for instance, so... See? This balloon, for instance, has turned into a cupcake balloon. And we also have these... Oh, these fireworks are cool, look. These are really powerful, these ones are. Okay, so let's go to the fireworks. So pink fireworks. But remember, like I said, if you just go back to the wheel and then you find the item you just used, you can switch back to the original item or different items. So you can have multiple items of the same type. See? Oops. So you've got... So those pink ones are in the red firework category. But here we go. I'm just going to launch these off randomly and go. Woohoo! So, remember these two are both the same item, but... See? Different colour things. And that's basically what the whole custom update is about. You've got these new items that you can use, and you can use them in story mode. So let's just go back to ordinary Groundhog Day, for instance, and go to, I don't know, say level 3. And we go back in, and as usual, the level loads, but let's just clear that, get your wheel out, and let's say we fancy using this guy, this little pig as a minion pig. Say we're going to put him in some pink boxes, and we can use the glass wheel. So look, automatically everything changes. But say you don't want that, you can go across and you can go, well, you know, actually I'm going to get the robot pig. And I'm going to put him in blue instead. I'm going to put him in an all-glass item set. So put them all back, and see, they've all automatically changed to the new thing. So, here we go, look, watch. And they all have the different quirks. Like, for instance, did you hear that? He made a little robot noise. So that's kind of cool. And they all make their own little... They've got their own little quirks as well. So we click him to be that guy. See if he makes any different noises. Okay, he doesn't make any different noises, but the point still stands. You've got all these different new features that you can add. I think maybe each one of these gold ones will make a different noise, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, essentially that is what the new update's all about. So to get these new items, you need to get the loot crates. So these are the loot crates, okay? Every day, 3 new boxes will appear somewhere in some levels. And basically, you click on either one of these. I'll upload a video to show you how to do this. And each one of these that you click on, it will take you to the level, and it will usually have like a little box above one of these squares. So for instance, I'll just like nudge number 2 there. If it's on level 2, a little box will appear above it, and then usually it will appear in-game in here. So it'll appear like this star here. I'll show you how to do this in another video. I'll link the video. In fact, I'll link it now. It should appear in a little box above you, or in a card if you're on the mobile app. Click that, and it'll show you how to get the loot crates when you're in the level. So basically, yeah, once you've got your loot crate, it'll give you those nuts and bolts, like I said, and you just press the bolt button here, and it'll take you to this. And all you do, like I've said before, is you just pull the arrow, and it'll drop all the arrow. You pull the lever, and it'll drop the nuts into the machine. And you need more nuts to get it up to higher to get the points. You can buy the boxes, but they're quite expensive. So, for instance, here there's £4, which is about, it'll be $4 in dollars, but that will give you quick access to all the items and nuts and bolts and stuff. But it's very expensive if you want to do it that way. If you can do it that way, obviously go ahead. But for most of us, if we just want to like try and save a bit of money, you're just going to have to get them by getting the snout coins. Now, there's quite an easy way to get snout coins. I'll show you how to do that in the next video. But for now, that's pretty much what the update's about. So the objective in this new update is to get the loot crates, which will give you nuts and bolts and stuff like that you can use to create the new custom items. And then you can mix and match and make cool little inventions and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope this helped. Yeah, I know this was the first time I ever spoke in a video. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, like the video. If you didn't like it, dislike it. I mean, I'm okay. I'm open to all suggestions and improve my videos. So thanks very much for watching.